And it's Simons in at the 1. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Here's Randall. The 10-footer finds the target.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Edwards. A finish. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Walker is screen on Edwards. Here's Sharp with the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Sharp on the wing. Here's Ayton. Now, here's Thibault. McDaniels defending. Walker is screen on McDaniels. And the clock goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Conley against Simons. Ayton kicks to Simons. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Edwards inside, defended by Thibault. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Back to Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Here's Simon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Randall passes to McDaniels. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Ayton. Now Simons. Ayton a screen on Conley. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nails the corner three. Edwards got 7 points in the game. Simons against Conley. Simons the pass to Walker. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Over to the wing. Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Trailblazers trail by 4. Ayton the screen. Here's Sharp. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Simons against Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Simons with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Takes it inside. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And Portland making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. And the 3 off target. Simons surveying the D. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Outside Edwards. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Clock at 6. No good again that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Portland again missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Yep, it counts. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Sharp going inside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Down low, here's Randall. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo against Sharp. There's the drive, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Simons against Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Simons the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. A different look now for Portland. Clingan comes in for Ayton. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Free throw drops for Alexander-Walker. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Here's Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamara. Back to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
There's the pick. Here's Henderson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Abdias checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to Reed. And Klingon pulls it down. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line. You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Edwards against Sharp. Reed with a screen on Sharp. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Benton. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for the Trailblazers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Alexander-Walker in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Alexander-Walker's got 9 points.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
To the inside, Klingon. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Henderson against DiVincenzo. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target from three-point range. Henderson against DiVincenzo. And that one's good by Henderson. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And now Portland on the break. Good work there as it goes. Avdia's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Trailblazers leading by 9. Pass to Walker. Stolen by Reed. Now, here's Ingles. Nothing on the board. Now, here's Reed. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Donovan Clingan. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Portland making a change here. Williams has checked in. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Simmons and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering.
Reed taking 2 shots.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Clingan. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Avdia. Sharp's checked in for Delano Banton. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. The first one falls. Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Conley gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Portland leading by 5. Outside, Simons. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Conley. Up again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 10.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Here's Sharp. 14 points for him. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Back to Conley. Outside, Edwards. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. Short. That's good. He's got 18.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And stolen by Simon. And now Portland on the break. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Just doing it all himself. I love how opportunistic Simons is once he grabs steals.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Conley outside. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Conley. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Conley sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Out to Conley for the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Williams, a screen on Conley. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Making a change here. Kamara's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Thibault. Alexander Walker with the ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Pass to Kamara. It's stolen by Randle. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists in the game. Ayton, a screen. And Simons, here we go. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Kamara. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Diaz checked in for Portland. And a change for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles is checked in for McDaniels. And it's in there. 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
Give him that. Gobert, unstoppable if he can catch it that close.
Sharp into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot from free throw range. Conley's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 10. Avdia, the pass to Simons. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ingles in the corner. A three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Joe Ingles.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Conley with the screen on Avdia. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Alexander Walker's got 12.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ayton a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Sharp. And that one is good. Sharp's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Randle outside. Conley the pass to Gobert. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Knocked away. Pass to Sharp. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block. Got a hand on it. And he stays with it. And so we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
54.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
Mikal Bridges is a big loss for them. Not the flashy dude, but he's still the ultimate 3 and D guy who keeps teams honest.
No doubt, it affects his team at both ends. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Trailblazers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's. Effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Kamare in at the 4th. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Bibles checked in. Randle outside. Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
3-point.
Randle's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic. Giannis, all of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Ayton a screen on Conley. To the middle. Sharp on the wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 19. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Sharp against Edwards. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. Shoots from the elbow. Edwards can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Simon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the last game of their very short three-game road tour. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Randall. Now here's Reed. He's covered by Ayton. And the shot goes in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Oh, that was something else.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 19. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his second foul of the game. Henderson's checked in for Portland. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Ayton against Reed. Pass to Edwards. Inside, Conley. The Trailblazers pull it in. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Now Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Conley kicks to Reed. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Ayton a screen. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Outside Conley. Randall a screen on Henderson. Conley against Henderson. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Edwards. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. Ayton a screen. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Didn't take long for Scoot to grasp the NBA game, as you see there.
Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And here is Ayton. He's got 13. Outside, Avdia. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 15 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Randall surveying the D. Reed with a screen on Walker. No problems knocking that one down. He has 7.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Ayton inside. He's against Reed. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Back to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bank shot, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Dave, what's the news?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. It's tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got from now. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, great, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Robert Williams comes in for Jabari Walker. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Henderson. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Portland leading by 19 points. to the wing right side. Driving to the basket. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And there's the movement. Clingan with great body control coming down the lane.
Ingles with the ball. Reed with a screen on Avdia. Drills it from outside. Ingles has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Henderson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. One quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Minnesota has possession. It's an 18-point game. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot. Ingles with the screen for DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Up and in on the layup. DiVincenzo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Here's Henderson. Rebound Minnesota. Now Reed drives to the hoop. And it's Alexander-Walker in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Manton, the pass to Henderson. Here's Clingan. Shoots over Reed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
And the second free throw, good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo against Henderson. Here's Edwards. They get it back. Reed. Count that bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
It's Henderson on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Henderson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers leading by 15. Henderson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Avdia against DiVincenzo. Here's Clingan.
Teams will foul Clingan. Free throw shooting right now is something he's got to work at.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blazers.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
Probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Avdia, the pass to Banton. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Banton. Portland again missing. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Edwards. Back to Reed. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Reeves got 10 points here in the second half. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Minnesota making a switch here. Minot's checked in.
Substitution number 8, Minot.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. The shot, no good.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Well, Anthony Simons is out here to score, but boy, does he find all kinds of ways to torture defense.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. Alexander Walker on the wing. Now, here's Reed. Not a lot of room. It's good.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. Over Conley. The shot's good. Ayton's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Here's Edwards. Reed gets to Conley. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Simons. Conley's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Kamare. Conley against Simon. Now, here's Sean. Launches it. Not going to go that time. Timberwolves trail by 19. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Garza. Conley, the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Henderson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, That stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
Pass to Klingon. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
There's the inside in Randall's inside-out game.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Minnesota, Julius Randle, taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. Explosive in every way, the quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Shoots the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Conley against Henderson. Left side, Edwards. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Minnesota calls timeout. 1:49 left in the 4th. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shaedon Sharpe.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Shots good by Banton.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Randall. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Here's Banton. Pass to Klingon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Donovan Klingon. Second personal foul.
Williams passes to Banton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Dozier's checked in.
Substitution, number 35, P.J. Dozier.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 18. Alexander Walker with the ball. Tries from 10. It's deflected.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Rupert. Klingon with it. And the wide open shot from Avdia. That's short off the rim. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Stolen. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.
Discoteca, teca, 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 pa' romper la discoteca, teca, 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 pa' romper la disco, la, pa' romper la disco, la, pa' romper la disco, DJ Snake. Discoteca, teca.
Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Yeah. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up. Yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright.